the best players Borussia Dortmund and Benfica have sold to Europe's top teams. Borussia Dortmund and Benfica are two of the world's best-run clubs. They've managed to stay afloat and competitive year after year despite not being the richest around by buying and developing young players, selling them on, and replacing them with brand new prospects. They're set to play the second leg of their Champions League tie, with the winner going to the quarter-finals. And ahead of it, we've put together the best combined share of players sold by both clubs in the last 10 years. Goalkeeper, Jan Oblak. There's no competition here. Oblak only played 10 games for Benfica, being loaned out a number of times while on their books. In 2014, he took on the unenviable task of replacing Thibaut Courtois at Atletico Madrid, and has developed into one of the world's best. No other goalkeeper Dortmund or Atleti have sold really even comes close. Mats Hummels was a Bayern Munich youth product, but he left for Dortmund in search of first-team opportunities. He stayed at the club for 7 years, becoming one of Germany's best defenders and playing in a Champions League final, before making the almost inevitable swap back from Dortmund to Bayern at the beginning of this season. David Luiz started his European career at Benfica, staying in Portugal for 4 years before signing for Chelsea. Now, in his second stint at Chelsea, under the management of Antonio Conte, he's become one of the best defenders in the Premier League. Luiz has thrived under Conte's instruction, and he's grown perfectly into his role in the centre of Chelsea's nearly impenetrable back three. Luiz's passing range, astute reading of the game and natural aggression all lend themselves to the Blues' new system, and he's no longer the liability he was often known as in his first stint in London. One of the Argentina national team's best defenders, Ezequiel Garay, started his career in Spain, moving from Racing Santander to Real Madrid before eventually landing at Benfica. He stayed for 3 years, winning 3 trophies with the Portuguese side, before leaving for Zenit St. Petersburg in Russia. He then played 2 seasons there before finally landing back in Spain with Valencia in 2016. Henrik Mkhitaryan made a name for himself at Shakhtar Donetsk before joining up with Jurgen Klopp at Borussia Dortmund. He hit the ground running at the club, scoring 9 goals and adding 10 assists in his first season, and he was one of Dortmund's very best players during his 3-year tenure with Die Schatzalben. Manchester United came calling in the summer of 2016, and they shelled out £27 million plus bonuses to see him join the ever-growing ranks of Dortmund departures. Another one of the youth treasures Chelsea compiled, let go, then reacquired. Nemanja Matic joined Benfica from the Blues in 2011 as part of the David Luiz transfer. He left for the Blues after making just 2 appearances in the first team and landed at Benfica. In Portugal is where Matic really found his feet, and he became a fixture in Benfica's midfield before Chelsea realised their mistake and brought him back for £21 million. He's been one of their most important players since then, when healthy. Ilkay Gundogan was one of Dortmund's most important players. Gundogan cut his teeth in the Dortmund system, playing for 5 years, racking up over 100 appearances, and becoming a Germany international during his time with the club, a tempo-setting midfielder directly out of the Pep Guardiola mould. Gundogan finally decided to leave Dortmund in the summer of 2016, signing for a fee of around £20 million. Benfica were Angel Di Maria's very first club in Europe, as the gangly winger joined from Rosario Central in 2007. He stayed in Portugal for 3 seasons and starred, earning a move to Real Madrid where he won himself a Champions League trophy. One of Europe's brightest prospects right now, Bernardo Silva came through Benfica's youth system, but only ever made 1 appearance for the first team. He went out on loan to Monaco, then joined permanently, where he's currently lighting League One and Champions League up. He probably won't be there much longer because every big club wants him.